Cœur, défendant, poème de Sarah Mostrel. Against a Protesting Heart, poems by Sarah Mostrel. Sad song. Flame burning and hugging me that crackles and lights, consumes, burns me to ashes, tears and puts me out. Under blazing lights I lift my torch to you, walking up and down steps of desire and embers of memories. I make out bygone glows, strolling and wandering in your wall-eyed gaze, fathoming interiority. A body relaxes in drunkenness. Your words, deadly lack of restraint, cynical absence. In ecstasy the fires of your love are shattered into a myriad fragments, kindling the lament of our story. Raptures, mirror of senses in the face of history, a sentence reverberates a forbidden silence, silver reflections in a dream, unconfessed flaw, like the unknown splintered brightness, broken mirror, scattered rays, in the shadow of your voice, beaming with your image, your mimic déjà vu, you gaze at the sky in these sluggish radiations. But are you really the one who fulfills your own being, or she vibrating and gliding in the breeze of your fate? Summer arch. He foresees silence as much as life, they say. The arch of infinity delineates a short memory. The sun rapes murdered dreams. In fiery tiptoes, consuming pipe dreams, thousand-petaled earth suddenly shrinks, flying away the fading smiles of praise. In the sounds of time, prohibited image, the ellipse of the heart edges its way. Obsessive glassware of love. It is abstract art, a woolly concept, a remoteness breaking blood waves, a never revisited eddy. Beyond lights, darkness lurks, tumbles, was to cleave after desperate times. Truth floods, overturned columns. Winter killed summer. Autumn is gone. The other side of sinking. To seize for a while, without judgment, pleasure. All that vanishes fascinates me. He's joking, maybe. Certainly again, without restraint, she vanishes. Feeling not pent up, prism of exchange. To touch impossible, no stand in flux, abandonment, passion, error, variance, she leaves, confused, he goes away, once he already wept. Wise man's delusion. The world collapsed and earth rose, hoping for better days. Wet from the recent rain, brambles and briars have rooted up the oak of oblivion. The poet drinks in the last dewy drops. Leaves are wilting. The town is falling asleep. Existence is ebbing. Weeds have not grown high. No soul could dry away the boredom of decadent dawn. The alarm of nothingness brushes against the final limit. Beggar deserts burst into tears. The sky abdicates. Overflowing rainpipes already flood the Milky Way. Dazed angels enlist in weirdness. Frenzied stars in the proneness of the world to bend double, end by going out. The air stiffens into a lunar arc, besetting with its waves wise men's ultimate delusion. The tree with a heart. Impressive woods in fruitful lands, seed sown in the shadow of the transient, swept away by thunder, flashes and wind, whirling in an endless ring in a void space. Oaks with sculpted figures, striving to reach the sky, intense light of the immortal sun, bearing unfathomable ancient prints. Up the path of the righteous stands a clearing, strewn with faces, upturned heads, forbidding the tree tops to lean, the boughs to sag, to live and let infinity expand, to struggle with dead leaves, routines, lapses of memory, to grow right, to grow straight, to rise, to reach deliverance. Matters of life or death. Life ebbs away, takes its flight, comes across dreams, loves, pleasures which are not mine, melts in delights, daring acts, enjoyments which are no longer my own, launders contradictions, blows a breath on earth. I'm already gone. I met death. He smiled at me, ironically. He knew me, granted me a reprieve. He turned his back on me, death, walked away, but life did not come back, leaving me dangling in the theatre of a world that has neither rhyme nor reason. Distraught from now and cannot turn to the one or the other. Here I stand in between, in the center of the earth, helpless, spurning triviality, unable to cope with reality. Silence, a glimpse of your presence, vanished, absence, look at me, and smile in the night for me to have forever an eternal sun. Song of happiness. Every day you must dance, even only in your thoughts. Guin'Aman from Breslau. In my fondest dreams, but can I dream again, I dance with you on the world's rooftops. A roof, our roof, that of our loves, of our expectancies, of your hopes, astounded and fervid, awaited, disappointed, and realistic and vital. The roof, which was so hard to build, when you had fun tearing it piece by piece, sheltered me, stripped and devastated me. But still today I start thinking that maybe again in the flesh. When I close my eyes, a joyful music seizes and fills me like you with your seaman. When you trigger this wonderful trance in me, sometimes in your impulse I can see in the distance a perfect mountain, a fabulous fate. How many heights to climb, how many hardships to overcome. Can I think of dancing worlds again, of your sated self, of you in my world? When I dream, but can I dream again, when still alive? But can I still think that your dear self is my roof, and I dance again? Truth. To write, to fill, to suffer, to be sufficient, to soothe your head, your loins, to change the tune, of the steadiness of muddy water's currents, of the powerful effects of patched-up discounts, of silent blows, of thumps on cobblestones, of fenced-up slabs of dogmatic truths, to perceive, feel, fix, create, to build a pacified world, to disclose its meaning, make it more real, to praise mankind beauty, universality, to remove gravity, to capture life, mortality, beaten tracks now diverging, carried away on the paths of a dream, to exist at long last. My 10 commandments. There must be happy love, love again and again forever. Be confident, listen to silence. Welcome, watch, be considerate. I can read your dreams, believe in my sincerity. I'll rise higher to reveal truth, yearn for elevation. Don't hide, unveil the secret. Desire, stay, defend. I look at you and I know. Enjoy, mirth, share. And I'll worship beauty in dialogue, contemplation. Ethics are conscience of the world. Question what you are. Science our power. Tend to knowledge. Happiness our paradise. So beautiful fullness appears.